Hey guys, and welcome back to another Storytime video. In this video, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/choosingbeggars. If you're new around here, do consider subscribing so that you don't miss another episode. But for now, let's sit back, relax, and listen to some funny Reddit stories. You will deliver the free couches, or I will call the police and sue. Saw a choosing beggar in the wild yesterday and felt like Steve Irwin trying not to be bitten by a croc. A friend of mine, John, and his wife, Jane, just bought a new sectional couch. Their old couch and love seat set are in pretty good condition, just an ugly colour, so they decided to give them away. They put an ad on Craigslist that says they are free to anyone who wants to come pick them up. They get a few calls, then a woman calls and comes out to see them. She arrives driving a small car, likes the couches, and says she will take them. Great. She then asks when we can deliver them. John explains that the ad said the person taking them has to haul them because he doesn't have a truck. A strange conversation occurs for a few minutes while she tries to grasp the idea of a furniture store delivering. Eventually she says, "How about a U-Haul truck?" Jane agreed that would work perfectly. The woman explains she needs to run a few errands, then we'll call to arrange a time. Great! About an hour later, she calls and says she is home and we can deliver the couches whenever we want. John explains to her once again that she needs to haul them. She says, "I thought you were going to rent a U-Haul." He responded with, "I thought you were renting the U-Haul." "You said you would rent the U-Haul," she said. "Why would I rent the U-Haul?" he asked. "So you can bring me the couches," she said. Frustrated, John gives the phone to Jane, who calmly explains that the ad says she has to haul the couches. If she wants to rent a U-Haul, we will happily help her load it, but we aren't renting a U-Haul to give her free couches. She said she will come over and figure this out. About an hour later, she shows up in the same small car and tells John he needs to either go rent a U-Haul or find someone with a truck to haul these. He said he will do no such thing. If she wants them, she hauls them. You can see she's getting pissed when she tells them that they agreed to give her the couches and haul them, and that is a verbal contract. So if they don't deliver them, she will sue them for breach of contract. At this point, Jane steps in and calmly explains to the lady that they have changed their minds and they aren't going to be getting rid of the couches. She seems pissed, but leaves. An hour or so after that, they get another call asking about the couches. This person asks if they can be delivered and they are told no, but if they live close by, we will help them load and even unload them at their place. 20 minutes later, the angry woman shows back up and starts screaming that they promised her the couches, so it is illegal for them to give them to anyone else. It turns out that caller was her friend, calling to test if they are really still giving the couches away. John and Jane ask her to leave and tell her even if she gets a truck, they aren't giving her the couches. She pulls her car up so it's blocking their driveway and calls the police. When the police arrive, she tells them that she is the owner of the couches and that we won't give them back to her. What happens over the next 15 minutes blew my mind. She lied to the police, her friend lied to the police, she got angry and threw her keys at Jane and eventually ended up getting arrested because she refused to leave. Her friend took the car and left, and we were all left shaking our heads. On the positive side, the cop's brother needed a couch for his den, and he came and got them. "Hi, is it still available?" "Yes, it is." "Can I please have it for $90? I live very close." "Are you serious? $90 for an $800 MacBook?" "Okay then, how low can I have it for?" "I'm asking $800. If you want to make an offer, make a serious one." $200 or $100? "I don't have time for this BS." $200 or $100? That's a pretty hard choice. I don't know which one I'd choose if I had the option.
Hi, one of my friends told me you are selling a 1998 Accord for $750. Could you make it $500? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, $500 should be fine. Tell me when you can pick it up.
Are you not going to drop it to me? I live in blank.
That's a 4-hour drive, I'm sorry. I gave you $250 off, so just use those toward getting you here.
Yeah, sorry, not interested in your junk anyway. I can probably get it for cheaper.
Good luck.
Hi Blank, my name is Blank, and I was wondering if you would like to collaborate for my niece's gender reveal party. Hard eye emoji.
Hi Blank, by collab, do you mean maybe incorporate your flowers on a cake? Or do you have a design in mind? I can get you pricing based on what you are looking for.
Oh, I meant to have one of your cakes there and I will be doing shoutouts on my page for you in return. Hard eye emoji.
This cake would be $160 for 30 to 35 servings. As a customer crafter, I'm sure you'd understand that is honestly not even worth the quote-unquote exposure. If you end up being interested in ordering our work at the regular price, just let me know.
Anyone interested to share their pictures of The Rock
for a YouTube music video in exchange for social exposure. How many exposures is rent these days? Hey guys, I did some really quick maths right here, and it's about 3 exposures for average rent, so if you wanted to know, there you go. I sell digital codes on eBay, and was sent this absolute gem yesterday. Can I have the code first because I don't trust you? Definitely not. Knew it. Speech 100, illusion 100. Choosing Beggar complains that a free-to-play game doesn't freely work on his 10-year-old computer.
Huh, still can't play on Phenom. Respawn should fund Phenom users a platform upgrade so they can enjoy the game.
As in AMD Phenom? It's your place to fund your upgrades, not the developers.
Upgrade just to play the game? Then it's actually not free to play. Free to play should, or rather must, allow people to play without restrictions. It's either that or that.
Choosing Beggar wants to borrow my pro-level skates at public skating, and then offers me $60 to buy them from me. I am a university student, and I also play hockey regularly. I own a pair of decent, new skates that were recently purchased, around $700. I have a 3-hour gap between my classes today, and the weather is pretty nice for outdoor skating, so I decided to go skate at the river trail. I play hockey almost daily, so I kept my skates in my car every day. I forgot to sharpen my skates prior, but figured there is skate sharpening on site, so it's not a big deal. The skate sharpening place also runs a skates rental business. The guy who sharpens skates told me it would take about 5 minutes, so I left my skates to him. I went back to check on my skates about 10 minutes later and saw my skates are on the counter, so I went in line and waited for my turn to pay for it. And here comes the Choosing Beggar lady.
Excuse me, can I rent those skates?
Pointing at my skates.
They looks nice and newer. I would like to wear them.
Sorry ma'am, these are not our skates. It belongs to that gentleman over there. Pointing at me. What's your shoe size? I can grab one that probably fits better.
No, your other skates are old and stinky.
Lol, my skates smell like ass since I wear them every day.
I want to try his skates. I will fit, I can see that.
The poor sharpening dude is clearly shocked, and she insists in renting my skates, so I decide to step in. Hey, sorry, those are my skates that I left here for sharpening. It's not for rental. And I try to grab my skates and get the F out.
Oh, that's okay. Can I borrow them from you today though? It looks really nice and much better than those smelly skates. You can rent those if you want.
Yeah, no. I prefer to wear my own skates, sorry. At this point, I already had enough of her BS and was ready to leave.
Wait, I can pay you $60 for those skates if you give them to me right.
I had a huge internal lull at that moment, but I'm not really good at making a snappy comeback and don't want to make a scene since there are other people in the line. I just simply said, no, sorry, those are not for sale, and left as fast as I can. The last thing I heard was her mumbling,
"Effing cheap Asian, probably doesn't know how to effing skate anyway."
What? That last line just came out of nowhere, that caught me way off guard. Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a really good day and that you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it and check out some of our other videos that are on screen right now.